Alright, I'm back now. I know what I'm doing.
We're headed to the war zone.
Nah, I didn't even know I was streaming, bro. Funny times. But yeah, we back at it, man. Warzone. Another day. Still fucked up controller too. Yeah, nothing changed. Huh. How y'all been today? Everything good? Day's been quite eventful. Got obliterated last night.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
That's just what happens. It's, nah, everything's transitioning pretty well. Working on myself day by day, day by day. Trying to get myself emotionally available.
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy.
I think it's fucked up.
Bring 'em back fast.
I wouldn't say force, but persuade is a better word. Like when you try to, like, oh fuck, wait, man, you wish, bro. Back to what I was saying though, it's like you persuade anybody to stay in your life, and then you don't keep up your end of the bargain. I mean, if you can't, you can't. That's what I get talking about love in Warzone. Shit gets wicked. But no, if you're not fully like healed, what's say healed? Like even if you weren't broken, like the intentions. The intentions can be broken and you may not be, but or little do you know,
Squads active in the field.
suppressing it all this time. You think everything's all fine, but really you're just, I don't know. I see it a lot through people I interact with, and I talk to a lot of people.
You have
Like,
reinforcements
but
inbound.
I solemnly swear I'm antisocial, but I always catch myself in a conversation with the randomest people. It's like they see it.
Soldier, stay sharp.
They can see it for what it is.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
I just don't like judgment, you know? It's not like I don't want to talk to people. But most of the times that I'm judging, it's not like I'm judging, it's just you're taking it the wrong way.
We'll redeploy you.
It's coming from a good place. It's not like I'm trying to bring you down.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
I think a lot of people realize that about me.
Gas is inbound.
I think a lot of people don't. Where I'm not trying to be zeroed out of the enemy or look at me, because I don't like attention. I honestly don't.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Good attention I like, but not all attention. I'm not an attention. Oh, that would have been.
Squad mate is Parts remain in operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
That would have been gnarly.
Targets are KIA.
Yo no dije a la mamá nada. Y yo nunca le dije que ella no podía ser amigo con Pedro. Yo le
Motherfuckers.
dije que si él le estaba harassing.
I just think a lot of people can't or won't like open up because the past hurts and stuff. It's like kind of my point. Like open up, don't commit. You know, it does. People are so secretive. And I think that's what it boils down to, is secrecy. Everybody wants to be looked at as like, I get it, you don't want no one to know all your stuff, but I really hold no secrets. Like, if I was to get called out on something, if it's the truth, I'm embracing it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and lie about it. Done lied too much in my life to like realize like lying is, you only win half the battle with lying. So yeah, lying comes with a lot of convincing, and like I say, if you're a person that solemnly swears that you don't care what people think, but you're lying, you do care. Because why? Unless it's like some psychological shit, like you're trying to fuck with them, manipulate them. See, that's a whole different story. Like those people are in their whole different category when it comes to love and shit. Like, yeah, sure, they're human, they want that, but that's not their motive. And anyone can talk a good game. It don't matter who you are. If the game's hard for you, you're too honest. And that's where I find myself. Big difference between being honest and being rude. Ah, damn it. Like you could say how you really feel, but it's all about the words you use. And I'm learning that in life myself, day by day. That's what I say. I'm building every other day. It's a life lesson. You know, you learn. Everything's in the palm of your hands, and it all depends on the likeliness of one word. You could say one word, throw someone off, and you were literally this close from having it. Like self-sabotage, they call it. So you can have the whole world. As long as you know when to say something. That's all I'm saying. Have a little faith in yourself. I was listening to the song by Dilakami, and he was like, I can't tell you verbatim, but moral story, if you I'm zoning out and just they're on my ass. When you look back at time and you start to realize, like, damn, I was so close to that, but I just gave up, you know, like, comes from lack of confidence, I believe. And I don't care how confident you portray yourself to be. If you're not confident, you're not confident. It's like something. It's not a first person thing, it's a third person. Like, other people view you as confident. And I think that's where I mean, you could know. I'm not gonna say you can't. But I think it's more like someone else, outside looking in. And I don't know. I come to believe that not all confidence is good confidence. Oh, I'm getting confused. Confusing cockiness and confidence. Because trust, there's a difference.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Enemy UAV is online.
Man, I got lost in that conversation. Now I'm trying to be good. Damn it. Suck, bro. I didn't even have a team. I know my mindset is far-fetched from the normal mindsets. Maybe because the way I was raised, but like not everything to me is weird. I have to view it as weird because no one else has them train of thoughts. Like when my dude says I'm a computer, like I don't see it, but I kind of do. Like, I'm real calculative. I know calculation down to a T. I calculate something, just the whole game plan, until emotions get into it, and then that's when it's a thing for me. I think that's why a lot of men, a lot of women manipulate more than be genuine. They're running away from that feeling, you know. You get that rush, like someone's there for you. They turn their back on you. It's a cycle. And it falls back into types. You know, everyone has a type. You know, even I have a weakness, not a type. I have a weakness. Not every girl is gonna, like, I'm not gonna be attracted to every girl, but we all go through it though. You wish. Yeah, like, me though, I'm like a one woman guy, but you can't deny the beauty of women. I mean, you can't. Another one. Why trios? Did I pick trios? We're playing quads.
Survive to redeploy fallen teammate. Kill to bring them back.
Now a big oxymoron. My mindset, my way my mind thinks. Like, and I get it because people don't want to look like a hypocrite. But I genuinely do not care how I look. I mean, I want to present myself professionally, but emotionally, like, I can live without the attention, but I will say how I feel. It don't matter if it's today or tomorrow, the next day, I will speak my mind. What's on my mind will be revealed. No matter if it's a month later, like, I could've. It's just, I'm getting it off my chest. I'm not harboring that shit for nobody. I'm gonna go hit the grave with no secrets.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
As intended to. A dead man tells no tales, so I'm telling mine while I'm alive. But that's mine. Like, I'm gonna say my business, but I still respect, I generally respect secrecy. I do believe in it. But I also believe in,
Stay alive to bring them back.
what's it called? You know, you keep so many secrets and then people have it over you. Like, I'd rather, like, when I was going through my hardships and stuff with my addictions, I would rather tell you I was that than me play a role like I'm not indulging and I'm a better man than most. Like, Nah, you knew who I was when I was who I was. It wasn't no running. If I was fucked up, I told you blatantly, dude. I would like to apologize, but it ain't gonna mean nothing.
We've got 10 squads.
Apology is just like a band-aid, man.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Make sure it's gonna stop the bleeding, but you gotta heal. You got it. Get me, bro. You got it. You still gotta heal. And you may you heal, and you may not want to be with that person no more. But like,
Getting another chance. Weapons free. You have reinforcements in.
can you question the love though if you want to leave for a little bit? I mean, if you're going to leave to just get sexual revenge, then yeah, I think don't think that was love. I don't think love has revenge. I think
Your squad mate is redeployed.
that's a relationship that was like overcooked, you know. And you'll know. I mean, girls swear they don't give second chances like that, but I mean, I've seen girls run back to the same guy. Like, what? I mean, it's exhausting even hearing about this shit. And I never keep myself in a relationship just to be loved. That's why I've been single so long. It's not like I don't have the options.
Loadout drop headed your way.
It's just not. The people I want seem to always be unavailable too. Like either motion wise or they're still on the hip of that same dude. But even that shit feels wrong in a sense. Like you come to a point where everyone's so, like, everything's so sexualized. Like you won't be able to have a partner without like someone you know sleeping with that person. That's the sickening part. When you could, then see the oxymoron thing. Like I don't mind this sleeping around thing, but I think it's good. I just think it's too frequent. I mean, I call a spade, you know. You probably still do it, but like preference, no one talks about preference because everyone feels like,
Stand by for redeployment.
listen, you have a choice. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Even if you grew up in the projects, you still have a choice. If you weren't taught right and wrong, then you have a pass in my book. But anybody else, stop the bullshit. You have a choice. To this day, you have a choice. If you want to get up and get a new job, you can do it. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, I got kids. Yeah, so does half the world.
Aquí vienen dos. Por ahí por las escaleras. Ayúdame.
But I will say, hey, I'm just talking. I don't even give a fuck about the game, bro. Sorry. If you're here for the gameplay, enjoyed the conversation.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying.
Just think it should be cherished a little bit more than how I think it's underappreciated, especially the levels that people give to other people. It's admirable. It's like, wow, I didn't see that coming at Eve. Like, if you would have told me, put money on the line, and nah, I wouldn't have bet that came out of these certain people. That's God. That is God, yo.
Get ready. You're redeploying.
Divine timing. Everything's set in stone, you know. We all know what we don't know, but he knows what the hell is gonna happen next. So that's why I want us to just take it one day at a time. Be patient. I mean, inside I crave, like, just crave a relationship, but I'm not gonna. I needed to sit back and really figure out who I was too. You know, go through your phases. I, be honest with you, I didn't even want to put myself through that, but I had to. Apparently, because I was a slave to the nonsense. That's why I'm happy who I am today. And I'm happy who I was before. Because without that person, I would have learned half the shit. I was not that person, I would have learned half the stuff I learned. Like, I consider myself pretty well on. That was a good shot.
You have reinforcements inbound. Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map.
Damn. I was going off though. Can't say I would. If only he would have went that one way. Bink! Done. Team wipe. But just when I get to talking shit. Wow. But you do have a choice. I mean, and I don't blame people for what they do. I don't judge anybody, trust me. Because just as much as I want that situation, I don't mind being in. Like, it's just, it's hard to word certain things. At least trying to make them sound acceptable. Because I'm speaking from here, and it's like no filter. What I'm trying to say is I've been that person. So I relate. But continuing to be that person? One thing is, you can't blow steam off every day. So what I mean by that is, it's like, no matter how stressful life gets, you're not gonna go home and drink a bottle every day. And if you do, you're letting steam off every day. So that's what consumes your life. Like, so any addiction, like you might not even realize you're addicted to a person. Most, they call it obsessed, but I got an addictive personality. So I'm addicted to damn near anything I find passion for. If I enjoy it, please believe just know I've done it a lot. A reasonable amount. Life lessons are just milestones. Growth, you know, you gotta worry about growth. Ten-year-old me would have been like, you want to be the half-grown tree or the tree that blossoms? Would have said blossoms. Then you pick up addictions and you're like, you know what? I already grew halfway. Fuck I need the other half for? I'm good. As long as I got this, I'm good. Not a good way to look at it. Never a good way to look at it. Unless you're like, keeping faith is a good thing, you know. But believing and knowing are two different things. Like, a lot of people say I believe in God. No, I know God's real. I don't have to believe he's real, because I know he's real. God's displayed himself to me many a times. And I'm appreciative, because those were times of need. People, you call on God. If someone that don't believe in God, you call on him, he'll answer. It's just not your timing, you know? Nothing's our timing. You can be as punctual if you want, but don't get mad at something that was meant to happen.
I cracked him too. Why ain't there yet? It worked out. Somebody on me, bro.
Oh my.
Enemy UAV overhead.
You know when your parents say, you know, learn from me, don't learn it for yourself.
I dropped one. Matter of fact, it's a box.
It's
right
true. You can generally learn something from someone else. You don't have to go through it. I mean, you want to, by all means, that's your life. But that's what sets a lot of people different courses, you know.
Station exploited.
You know, like me, I had to learn.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Stupid head.
Don't run. Stupid ass.
Double team. Gotta trim this beard, yo.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
I just know it's tough out here. You ain't got no one to talk to. You ain't really got no one in your corner that has your same. You might, if you find that one person that really connects to who you are, man, I tell you, like, cherish that shit. I guarantee you it won't happen. It won't happen that frequent.
Friendly loadout threats on the way.
It's not every day you meet the exact clone of yourself. It's just a different person. Like when I had friends, that's pretty rough to say. When I had friends, but when I was growing up, even the people I've associated with, like, I would hang around them so much. Like,
Well done.
if you were like my friend, you were like my best friend. We were inseparable.
Nigga.
That's who I am.
Enemy UAV
Call it
is online.
not even like clingy. I like being around people. That's where I don't get myself, because I'm like, damn, I'd just rather be in the corner. But
No, 'cause they might be above. They might be above you.
Marking down. Marking the rest of them. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Here's clear. Hear me? Here's clear for me.
nice. People say you can't rush it, you can't rush it, and that's like agreeable, but I feel like if you're not doing some form of rushing, you're wasting time. And if that makes any logic to you, or if I can make it sound any more understanding, I would love to. But you know, some chances aren't going to just fall back in your hand. Cause like today I was like, the other day I went to the store. You know, like you lock eyes with somebody and you just be like, it's like you had a conversation telepathically. And I'm trying to figure out the words. What did I say? You know? And then you don't say nothing. Like through voice. Just becomes a memory. But you're not trying to rush. You see? Like you may never see that person again.
Let's go. I'm gonna
It's
try
so
to
stuck
play
in your
together.
head. I mean, instead of you just, that's why I say I'm weird, because the way I do it is not the way most people do it. And I never had a problem with this my whole life. Like I never did until now. Now with everything's so like, everything's so fucked up. Everyone's talking about the economy. I'm talking about society, bro. They cover all that shit up. This shit is fucked up. I don't give a fuck where you are in the world. The ideology that goes around nowadays is sick. And not a good sick, like, I don't even know. That's why I'm glad I grew up when I did. And how I did. Cause boy, I'm gonna have once I have kids, I'm gonna have a hard fucking time, boy. If things don't get better, whoo! That fucks with my heart, because you know it makes me not even want to bring a kid into this world. Cause bro, a daughter in 2025, man, you don't do me like that. Man, I'll be a man, raise a kid, but it's gonna break me every day to see what this generation will do. It's not like it'd be any different if I boosted up one and she grew up in my generation. I mean, it would have been, but be in their life, I tell you that much. Especially be in their life, man. They're gonna need you. There's so many people out here that just take advantage of people. And it's like, if you're not one of those, you don't get none of the rewards. From what it seems. Or at least like from a select. I'm not gonna say put that on everybody, but and I say all this shit, but I still give people the benefit of the doubt. This is just the knowledge I have for decision making to go forward. Instead of sitting there pondering on a situation. And I don't think there's a time limit to much besides cooking. I mean, everything else can just be it is what it is. It goes too fast, go too slow. But people get overwhelmed. Not time. People get overwhelmed. Because you could do everything in this world in such a short amount of time, but you just don't.
Güey, mi hermano, cuando me vuelva a hacer así, te pongo un bombazo en la cabeza. ¿Qué fue lo que tú dijiste?
Enemy destroyed. Use your tank map to hunt down the rest of them.
Mejor dime tun. ¿Sí me escuchan bien? Mira eso, loco. Anemia.
Sí, eso mismo, Nemia.
Están disparando desde allá.
No, van a tirar bomba con la pistola. Vamos para acá arriba, vamos para acá arriba.
That was a high IQ move right there, and that wasn't. I didn't look. Oh man, give yourself a little credit. Boom. Do not put nothing on a pedestal. That bitch going one way, down.
One shot, one shot. One shot,
You're one shot, dog. I ain't one shot. And he wasn't either. Who the fuck? Who the hell is this guy?
You're back on station. Go get after it.
Fucking swallowing his mic, dude. Ain't cool, brother. You know we gotta listen to that bullshit.
Squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Just wish people would be more aware but open-minded.
Shut up, phone call, bitch ass nigga. You can't all be Buzzy. Come on, Buzzy. Shut up.
Because if you just implemented that into your life, you would realize, man, it's not as bad as we all think it is. I've been through some shit, like, I like start twitching thinking about the shit, like, you can't let anything stop you. And it's not a bad thing to be emotional. I mean, if you don't want to be, man, I'm with you. I hate you. Shit, I'll be a non-emotional with you. Because that's who I am. I'll be emotional with the ones that want to be and non-emotional with the others. Matter. That's how we should be, just accepting, you know, like, of problems, and we're all perfect. But by all means, follow your preference. Because you know what you like, and I can't take that away from you. Even if I could, I wouldn't. Be no point, you know? You try putting a tiger in a cage and make him change. No, they just get depressed. Because the minute that they're out of that cage, they're fucked up and they will fuck you up. Bro, where my teammate at, bro? Bro, what the fuck? Don't, like, try to... You cage an animal. Maybe besides a dog. But, like, if you cage an animal, it doesn't heal behavior. Because a dog can be crate trained, you know. I feel like you could take the dominance out of it, but it'll never change it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you may break that animal, break that person, but you'll never change it. So you gotta let people be them. If not, like, you're not getting who he really is, who she really is, or that animal. You're getting what you want out of the situation. And I think a lot of people do that. You know, you have everything set in life. You know, you could have a good credit score, brand new car. You can have all the fundamentals to make, like, you know, this guy probably could take care of me.
Stand by for redeployment.
That goes right out the window when they find one small detail of another person that they like. Like, I've seen I heard another song. I'll make another reference. Like, he said, I've seen a girl turn down a dude for broken shoes, but I've never seen a girl turn down a guy with 4 million in jewels. I couldn't agree more, because I haven't seen a girl do that either.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Well, I don't want no follower, moral story. I want someone that has their head on their shoulders and knows what they want. Not what, like, not a crowd pleaser. I hate a not even like a, they call it a pick me, but no, I mean, like a crowd pleaser. You wanna like, I'm rocking with whoever rocks with me. I'm not going out of my way to make sure everybody at my workplace likes me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even if the idea ran through my head, like, this person don't really like me, I'm still gonna walk by him with my head up. Cause who the fuck does this guy think he is? You know, like, just like who the hell I think I am. I blame most of this shit on competence for most people, because most people don't care. They're just in their own worlds, you know? Can't blame, like, you walk down the street, someone doesn't say hi to you. So what? Who the hell, do you even know the guy? I mean, it's cool to be nice and stuff, but leave the guy alone. Don't call him an asshole because you elected to go, hi, how you doing? The guy didn't walk out the house and accept that. That's what you brought to the table. See, that's where the anti-socialist is coming out.
Hostile UAV in the area.
But I do think, as a whole, I accept people for who they are. You don't gotta change around me. But, that being said, you know, I am one to say, if it gets too much, I gotta go. If this is blatant disrespect to what I stand for, and you don't care, man, I would have to cut you off. Because that's self-respect. Like, I respect you and respect myself enough to not to keep going through with this. If you, that's what insanity is. Insanity is to do the same thing over and over and over again to achieve a different outcome. In fact, you got 3, see, can't do those numbers. You don't really know how many chances you get.
Hey.
Only 10 left. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Move to the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
Right from the history books.
Man, what are they doing?
3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
Ammo here. Lethal heat. Nah, cancel that.
Yo estoy pendiente ahí porque ustedes se entran en mi amor.
No, no, por ahí no entra nadie, porque ahí está la zona. Ahora son ellos los que tienen zona, ¡Rayos! Loco, arriba está que te gente, loco. Ah, bueno.
Oye, mi hermano, todavía no sirven, Dios mío, papá Dios.
Bro. Bro. Oh!
GG.
Yeah. Good conversation and a good dub. What the fuck else you gonna ask for?
Fridu Camelo, Bubu Faldero.
14 kills, not bad. Let me see what they gave me. But if you just don't give up on yourself, no matter what people think about you, how crazy you make yourself look, just remember, there's somebody out there for everybody. If you ain't found it yet, it's coming. Keep telling yourself that. Huh? Like I kill her. Just keep telling yourself that, cause the minute you don't, things just keep falling. And do as I say, don't do as I do. Oof.